Juvenile law versus adult law in Missouri laws in Missouri treat young people differently from adults when it comes to crime and punishment. This is because the law recognizes that young people do not have the same level of maturity and decision-making skills as adults. Instead of focusing on punishment, juvenile law is more about helping young offenders learn from their mistakes and make better choices. However, there are times when juveniles can be tried as adults. Understanding the differences between juvenile and adult law is important for all young people, especially those living in St. Louis County, Missouri. Who is considered a juvenile? In Missouri, a person under the age of 18 is considered a juvenile in most cases. However, in certain serious situations, a 17-year-old may be treated as an adult. The juvenile system is designed to rehabilitate young offenders, while the adult system focuses more on punishment. The juvenile justice system. The juvenile justice system handles cases differently from the adult system. When a minor is arrested, they go through a separate court process that is meant to provide guidance rather than just punishment. Instead of jail, juveniles are often placed in programs that focus on education, community service, and counseling. If a juvenile commits a delinquent act, they might have to go through a hearing instead of a trial. A judge, not a jury, decides what happens next. For status offenses, like skipping school or breaking curfew, juveniles might be ordered to attend counseling or perform community service rather than face jail time. The goal of the juvenile system is rehabilitation, which means helping young people make better choices and avoid getting into trouble again. The adult criminal justice system, in contrast, adults who commit crimes in Missouri go through the adult criminal justice system, which focuses on punishment and public safety. This system includes jail time, fines, and a criminal record that can affect future job opportunities, housing, and education. Adults who are arrested are usually taken to jail and may have to post bail to be released before their trial. Trials in adult court involve a jury that decides guilt or innocence. Punishments for adults include prison sentences, probation, and fines. If a judge decides that a juvenile should be tried as an adult, they will go through the same process as an adult and could face the same punishments. Missouri law allows for this process, called certification, which happens when prosecutors ask the court to move a juvenile's case to adult court. Some of the factors considered include the severity of the crime, the juvenile ACE age, and past record. Whether the juvenile is likely to be rehabilitated. Once a juvenile is convicted in adult court, they may have to serve time in an adult prison rather than a juvenile detention center. What happens? After a conviction, a big difference between the juvenile and adult systems is what happens after someone is found guilty. Juveniles. The goal is to help them improve their behavior. They may be required to attend programs, stay in a juvenile detention center, or be placed on probation with special conditions. Adults. Punishments focus on serving time, paying fines, or being placed on probation, which can have long-term consequences. Another key difference is that juvenile records are often sealed or erased once the person turns 18, meaning they do not have a permanent criminal record. However, adult criminal records stay with a person for life unless they are expunged, cleared by the court. The importance of avoiding recidivism. One of the biggest concerns in the justice system is recidivism, which means committing crimes again after being punished. Because juveniles are still young, the system tries to prevent them from becoming repeat offenders by focusing on education and rehabilitation. Some ways juveniles can stay out of trouble include getting involved in positive activities like sports clubs, or job training, finding a mentor or counselor to talk to, understanding their rights and responsibilities under the law, making better choices about who they spend time with. Conclusion: understanding the differences between juvenile and adult law in Missouri can help young people make informed choices. The juvenile system is designed to offer second chances, but serious crimes can still lead to adult charges and long-term consequences. By learning about the law, juveniles can take steps to avoid trouble and build a better future.